You people again. You're becoming quite a nuisance. If that veterinarian won't come out, then I might just have to give up and leave. Veterinarian? Is that the Dr. Crab Mr. Ryan was talking about? You're correct. He likes to shut himself up in that back room and won't come out. I don't think he's even been in there today, so I'm about ready to go home. She sure seems to know a lot about the workings of this aquarium. Maybe a little something about the incident this morning too. Mr. Wright, this is no time to stand around thinking about it to yourself. It's time to put your psychedelic clock skills to work and uncover her secret. That's psych lock, Athena. Psych lock.
Take that!
Mr. Plume, I want you to tell me the secret you're hiding. I'll do nothing of the sort. It would mean breaking my promise. I don't know who you made this promise to, but you will tell me. You're not an aquarium employee, and yet here you are after the place is closed. That must mean you're connected to the incident involving the owner somehow. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I don't know anything about any incident involving the owner. Oh, I think you do. I have a piece of evidence here that suggests you do know something. Do I? Ah, she's a witness. Interesting.
Take that!
According to Detective Fulbright, this shows the Orca attacking the victim. And the person in this footage is wearing an outfit just like yours, Mr. Plume. Oh, I suppose there's no hiding this bombshell figure, is there? Yes, it is I. And I think I can guess why you're here at the aquarium. You aren't simply a visitor to the aquarium. What you really are is... you're a police investigator. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You're completely off the mark. Shite. I think you know full well I'm not a police investigator. I full well did not know that. You're a visitor who happened to witness the death of the owner, Jack Shipley. This is oh, I want to say it, but I promised the police. It's no good for you to keep things inside, you know. I'm sure you'll feel much better once you let it all out. No, don't go there. Don't make the easy jokes. You're better than that. I give up. I'll tell you everything. If she wanted to tell me this badly, why couldn't she just done so from the top? I think anyone would agree if I held it in as long as I could. I can't be expected to withstand this commoner's badgering any longer. Please calm yourself, Mr. Plume. It's top-class badgering to you. You're correct. I witnessed the killer whales cry with my own eyes. Got a problem with that blue boy. Boss, Mr. Plume's anger is so powerful. Even I feel like I'm about to explode. You've got to do something quick. Please don't explode on me. Can you start with telling me what you saw? I witnessed the very moment the killer whale attacked the victim. I told the police what I saw as well. I'm the sort of person who simply can't rest until the truth is known. So both Mr. Plume's statement and the footage point to Orla's guilt. Huh? Pardon me, but you seem pretty pleased you witnessed the incident. What? Pleased? Shame on you! Are you implying I'm happy about an innocent man's death? No, of course not. I just don't get the sense that you were afraid of Orla. More like you were interested in her. Are you? You know, I wasn't sure, but I was thinking that maybe you're perhaps one of my fans. Is that how you knew that I'm the non-fiction writer Norma de Plume? Oh, that Norma de Plume. So, big fan, huh? No, I've never even heard of her. Well, now you figured me out. There's no sense in trying to hide who I am, I suppose. Talking to fans is part of a writer's duty, after all. Ho, 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 ho. But I'm not a fan, I tell you. So what exactly have you written, Mr. Plume? Oh my, you mean to say you truly aren't familiar with my work? I write the truth. I take great pride in my craft, you know. I've been gathering information on Orla the killer whale for a year now. I've been very worried about Orla's violent tendencies. And today my concern was proven to be well justified. Orla isn't violent. She's a sweet and gentle soul. Oh ho ho! The moment you let your guard down with that killer whale, chomp! Shipshape Aquarium has always denied the killer whale's violent streak, but it's been rumoured to attack people. And those rumours are just rumours, they aren't necessarily true. Yes, I realise that, but I only write the truth, and that's why I questioned the owner directly. He refused to allow my research, and he had the audacity to say to me, "You're nothing but a nuisance, coming here day after day, don't ever come back again." Sounds like her research was a bit too much to take. But then how'd you get in here if you've been blacklisted? I have my methods. Ho, ho, ho. This lady is shameless. We won't let you speak badly of Orla. We're here to defend her. I'm only stating what I saw with my own two eyes. I came to the aquarium today to observe the killer whale, but on my way to that thing's tank I heard its cries. You can hear Orla from the visitors' corridor. There are speakers in the corridor up near the ceiling. Apparently the speakers there so visitors can hear the killer whale's sounds. In any case, I approached the killer whale's tank and heard its cries. When I arrived, I saw something terrifying. What did you see? The killer whale stealing the swashbuckler spectacular hat the owner was wearing. And then the moment it bit him and shook him mercilessly to death within his jaws. What? Well, there's no bite marks on the body, so we know you're full of shit. Orla bit the owner to death. In justice we trust. So I take it Mr. Plume's just finished telling you what she saw. Detective Fulbright. I guess you've already heard it too. Yep, when we took her statement earlier. As you heard, I'm afraid that accidental death is really the only thing it could be. Yes, and a dangerous creature like that can't be allowed to harm anyone ever again. But she's not dangerous. Sorry, but the prosecutor's office said the case didn't have enough merit to go to trial. There was one prosecutor, though, who expressed an interest in the case. Really? Then can we have that prosecutor take a look at the investigation reports? Unfortunately, I doubt he'd take action without evidence of a homicide. Look, I understand how you feel, Mr. Lawyer, but maybe you should give up on this one. Not a chance. We'll just re-examine the crime scene and strengthen our case. Well, if that's your version of justice, I won't stop you. We won't rest until we find proof it wasn't accidental death, Detective. You'll see. Let's go, Mr. Wright. Time to check that crime scene one more time. All right then. Let's start the re-examination pronto. I'm going to check out the mess in the back one more time. Athena, wait, no running! Ah! Are you okay? It didn't look like she tripped, but... Oh, I slipped. Hmm? Huh? Orla? What is it, girl? Athena, are you alright? She crashed into all that stuff behind her. Oh, I tried to get out of the way, but all I did was slip and fall. Again. It's a pretty amazing wipeout. Are you hurt? I'm okay. But why did Orla spike that ball at me? After all the fish I gave her, I thought she liked me. Maybe she thought you were the main entree. Very funny, boss. In any case, let's give the ball back to Orla. Huh? Looks like everything got shifted around when I fell on it. Hey, you're right. There are things now that we couldn't see before. Like another ball. I guess Orla just really likes them. Look, there's something new by the outline of the body too. Better take a good look around. Oh. Hey, look at this mark on the floor. What do you suppose it is? That's where we stand when we want to play volleyball with Orla. Volleyball, huh? Aye, we stand there, she'll spike the ball right at us. So when Orla spiked the ball at me earlier, it was one of her tricks. It doesn't mean she hates me. Nah, she wanted to play with you. She loves volleyball. Used to play with the captain all the time. Oh, Sasha looks so sad. Aye, time to snap out of it. No time to be all dejected and mopey like a blobfish. That's right. Time to put on a smile and stay strong, right? What's a blobfish? Or do I not want to know? Oh no, the child's hurt! What? Call an ambulance. Hey, this is just a dummy. It is? I mean, of course it is. I was just testing your response to an emergency. Not the only one who figures it looks like... Does anyone remember Pop-Up Pirate? He kind of looks like that, doesn't he? Well, I guess we just found out you don't bluff while under pressure. Guess I'll just have to keep practicing then. Wonder what the dummy's for anyway. Orla, we use it to train Orla. Smaller than a human, but does the job. Some of our tricks can be pretty dangerous, so Orla practices them on dummy first. Forget the tricks, those bite marks are pretty dangerous. Look at all the stuff scattered everywhere. I see some swords. I wonder if they're anything to do with the case. They're made of rubber. I doubt they could be used as a weapon. I still bet if someone got whacked with one, it would sting quite a bit. Yeah, I guess it would. But I think I can stand the pain. Yeah, good for you. Oh look, there's a blow-up dolphin and an anchor too. Mr. Wright, you're even listening to me. Stop looking at those toys. Yikes, guess I've been caught red-faced. Looks like we just found that giant octopus prop's missing leg. I bet you can get a whole lot of... Carpiaco, is that? Carpiaco? No idea. I'm not a sushi eater. Let's go to the ocean and try and catch a giant octopus of our own. Yeah, but even if we did catch one, how do you plan to slice it up? Kind problem. That's what man invented chainsaws for. That's a bit fucking morbid for you, isn't it, Athena? I've never seen anyone so hell-bent on chomping down giant octopus. Well, I doubt we could catch one that big anywhere near the shore anyway. The more roadblocks you throw up, the more I want to do it, you know. I can't wait to get started. It would appear that Operation Discourage Insanity has backfired. Oh. What's this? A coin? Mr. Wright, there's blood on it. You're right, but it's dried. You think it could be the victims? What's it doing way over here in the first place? I'm not sure, but now we've found blood outside the pool, it just might help us prove there's more to this case than accidental death. Hey, you're right. Orca certainly can't leave the pool after all. Speaking of coins, take a look. There's a few coins around the body here too. You're right, boss, but where'd they go? They aren't here anymore. You don't think somebody picked them up, do you? Hey Sasha, would you happen to know anything about this coin? Ah, guess I missed that one. I just finished cleaning up the rest of them. You picked up all the coins already? That's right, after the police finished their investigation, they gave me the go-ahead. I ain't found them all yet, though. I'm still missing a few. Well, if they aren't beside the pool, maybe they're in the pool. Let's go to that ladder over there and take a peek at the bottom of the pool, boss. I can't see anything from here. I'll have to look one. Look, I think I see something on the bottom of the pool. I knew it. Want me to go down and check? You can't jump in dressed like that. You'll drown under the weight of your clothes. No, I won't. I'm a pretty good swimmer, you know. But as it may, the pool's really deep. I doubt you can hold your breath for that long. But maybe Sasha can? Whew. Felix, look at all these coins I found at the bottom. Thanks, Sasha. There are really more of them down there, huh? We seem to be finding them all over. I wonder how many there are altogether. Including the ones I put away, there's 300 of them. They're for the show. Sounds like they'd be heavy. Are about 7 pounds, I'd say. Little lighter than a stringfish. I better go put these coins away where they belong. So 7 pounds of coins scattered around the scene, one of them with blood on it. They have to be related to the case. I wonder how the blood got on that one coin. Wait a minute. Could it be? Remember how Detective Fulbright said they couldn't find a murder weapon? What if these coins were the weapon? Huh? How did a little coin kill a grown man? Well, one coin by itself isn't much of a threat, but 300 coins together could definitely be used as a weapon. All you need to do is put them in a bag. If you put 7 pounds of coins in a bag and swing it at somebody, it'd make a pretty formidable blunt instrument, wouldn't it? It would explain how blood got on this coin. Oh, I get it. If that bag of coins is the weapon, then we can use it to prove all his innocence. I don't see anything resembling a coin bag around here. Maybe the killer took it with them. It would certainly make it look like Orca did it if they did. You know what I think, Mr. Wright? The bloody coin alone should be enough to prove this might have been a murder. I agree. It shows the possibility of a human killer rather than Orca. Yes, it's just what we need. Let's go show the coin to Detective Fulbright and Mr. Plume right away. Good idea. Let's hope they're still at the pub of danger. Oh, you're back. Did you find anything? Of course he didn't. Remember, if you don't succeed, the effort you make is important. Is he trying to console me? Let's show him the evidence we found. The one that points to a human culprit. Right, because we won't let all of you put down. Please take a look at this blood-stained coin. Oh! Cease and desist at once! What kind of man shows a lady blood? She doesn't have to get so worked up. What are you terrorizing this lady with? Come on now, let's see it. We found this coin beside the Orca pool. We did see a large number of coins beside the pool, but not one with blood on it. Well, we just learned there's 300 of these, weighing about 7 pounds in total. Now, what do you suppose would happen if a person was assaulted with that many coins? What? So you're saying the coins might have been used like some kind of blunt weapon? If the blood belongs to the victim, then yes, it's entirely possible. I wouldn't call it decisive proof that the real culprit was human. You wouldn't? Why not? Because it'd have to be something to put the coins in to make them into a weapon. Without that something, it's just not going to be enough to pass murder. I will say your theory does seem to warrant further investigation. I'll call the prosecutor's office and ask to reinvestigate from a possible criminal angle. You will? Oh, thank you very much. I really hope Detective Fulbright can convince them. You won't believe the answer I got. When I explained your passion for this case and the police investigation, they said the prosecutor I mentioned earlier would be willing to take this to court. Really? That mean a new suspect has emerged? No, I'm afraid not, to be frank. Prosecutor Blackquill just said he wants to prove the Orca's guilt in court. Huh? There's Prosecutor Blackquill that wants to prosecute Orca? That's fine, Detective. Thanks for arranging this for us. I must say, you're taking this rather calmly. Excuse me. Defending Orca in court was my idea from the start. I'll do whatever it takes to save her. In that case, I'll do what I can as well to see that justice is served. Mr. Plume, will you be a witness for the prosecution? A trial for a killer whale? I've never heard of such recklessness before in my life. But I will reveal the truth about the killer whale and then write all about it. Ha ha ha! Sounds like a plan. Now, if you'll just come along with me, we have to prepare for tomorrow, and I still have to arrange for an autopsy. Oh ho ho ho! I look forward to tomorrow. Until then, Blue Lawyer and Yellow Fan. I am not a fan. Well, at least we managed to get the case to go to trial. How in the world do we defend an Orca in court anyway? To be honest, I'm not really sure myself. Plus, Mr. Plume said Orca bit the victim. This trial surely isn't going to be easy. But I love a challenge. Ha ha ha. Then we ought to be just fine. Guess I should go over that swashbuckler spectacular you were watching this morning. Yeah, we can have a formal viewing back at the office. There's nothing decisive against all in the security tape, but that doesn't mean much. I just have to find a more concrete way to save orders at tomorrow's trial or else. Good morning, Mr. Wright. Good morning. Chipper as ever this morning, I see. I'm just thankful we actually get to have a trial for Orca. As a matter of fact, I ran a few laps around the courthouse to get extra pumped. And I just splashed my face with some water to get the sleep out of my eyes. Oh, I also queued the swashbuckler video so we can watch it any time. Thanks, might just help our case. Oh, it's the whole cutscene, okay. Mind you, I should probably watch it again just in case. Oh god, we're not going to have another blue badger moment, are we?
Captain Orca, ye made it just in time. We be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
By the way, you have some serious dark circles. Did you stay up late watching this? What? Me? No, I just woke up early, that's all. Guess I need to cover them up. I get regular enough as it is by Prosecutor Blackquill. Speaking of being pumped, I'm pretty fired up for this trial too. It's been a while. That explains why your hair's spikier than usual. I mean, look at it. It's all super pokey and prickly and stuff. It's amazing. That was a compliment, right? Good luck, Mr. Nick. I'll be cheering you on from the gallery. Thanks, Pearls. It's been so long, I'm actually a little nervous. Good morning, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, Mr. Rhymes. You came to watch the trial? Yeah, Sash is back at the aquarium with the Orca, so I thought I'd better come here to watch for her. Well, don't you worry, we're going to win for Orca. Isn't that right, boss? Right. One unprecedented trial coming up. Court is now in session for the trial of Orca Shipley. The defence is ready, Your Honour. Did the judge misspeak, or is that a typo? With him, you can't tell. Must we waste words on this? Prosecutor Simon Blackwell, known as the Twisted Samurai. He's a prosecutor who's also a convicted felon. They say he never conducts a trial without his loyal hawk Tucker by his side. Mr. Wright, it's been quite a while since I've seen you like that. The lawyer image suits you. You look younger somehow. Thank you, Your Honour. And you look as young as ever yourself. Ha ha. Well, I have to keep up with you folks after all. By the way, has the defendant arrived in court yet? Surely you jest your baldness. Did you not receive the memo? The defendant, Orca Shipley. Oh yeah, Sasha said something about the official name being different or something. The defendant, Orca Shipley, is an orca at Shipshape Aquarium. An orca! Arrangements for this show were made only yesterday, so I didn't have time to review. But an orca as a defendant is patently absurd. Direct your comments to the defence. He's the absurd fellow who insisted on defending the orca in court in the first place. Absurd or not, I will carry out my duty to defend my client. Your duty to defend your crying ant? And don't you mean crying orca, Mr. Wright? So you're just going deaf then? If we are to proceed, we must treat the orca like any other defendant. Every soul, be it man or beast, is of equal value. The question is whether that soul is painted in black or white. Take Tucker, for example. He's as human in spirit as you or I. The real question is, am I in for more pain as always? Orca or not, I suppose the defendant is still a defendant. I vow to render my verdict fairly and impartially. Now then, Prosecutor Blackwell, your opening statement if you would. I suppose I can hardly leave it to someone who knew nothing of the defendant. Very well, listen carefully. The orca murdered the owner of Shipshape Aquarium at the aquarium's orca pool. The orca apparently toyed with the victim mercilessly as he died. A sadist orca? What a chilling thought. And where exactly is this defendant now? Inside this. A cell phone, Prosecutor Blackwell? Time marches on, your baldness, with or withoutness. I borrowed this TV phone from the aquarium, which will allow us to interact with the orca. A TV phone? Very well, the court accepts it into evidence. We will be able to view the defendant in question on this large monitor. Full bright. Prepare for transmission. Ha ha ha! You've got it, Prosecutor Blackwell! We will proceed with the defendant on telecast. So that is the orca that stands accused, is it? Oh, she's waving a flipper at us. Maybe she's cheering us on? Oliver, wish Felix and Athena luck. Oh, it's quite cute, isn't it? And this adorable creature is suspected of killing a man? Ola's really pouring on the charm, huh? She is far from cute. She is a violent, reckless animal. That's right. The name's Bobby Fulbright, and I'll take over the explaining from here. Now, if I could direct your attention to this diagram of the crime scene. Following the report of an orca attack, we, the police, raced over to the ship-shape aquarium. There we found a guest who says she saw the orca and the victim from the visitor's corridor. As the witness was watching, the orca suddenly went crazy and attacked the victim. The orca was the only one there, therefore no one else could have committed the crime. It's not quite finished, but I have a portion of the autopsy report here. Why only a portion? I know why, because it's going to fuck us over until it's done. Instant death from brain contusion, signs of blunt force trauma all over the body. I can't imagine the terror of being attacked underwater by such a large creature. But attack it did. Prepare yourself for the grisly details, your boldness. The prosecution moves to introduce our witness. Fulbright? You got it, Prosecutor Blackwell. In justice we trust. One brave lady whose fine sense of justice compelled her to speak, coming right up. How dare you make me wait? Don't you know I'm a busy woman? I could have written an entire book for all the time I spent in that lobby. Prosecutor Blackwell? Well, I'm Norma de Plume, and I'm a non-fiction writer. Am I the only one who isn't telepathic here? Looks like she can read into people's words as well as I read into people's hearts. Not everything needs to be a competition, Athena. What? Norma de Plume? The great non-fiction writer Miss Norma de Plume herself? I've read all your works and enjoyed them immensely. Your million-seller The Great Grief of the Great Thief is one of my favourites. You're the Garazzi fan, is she? Oh, you're a fan, Your Honour. I could give you my autograph if you like. Wait a second, I could swear you look much different in the photos in your book. Well, I used ones from 10 years ago in my book, so the paparazzi won't harass me. The judge seems so shocked. The visual disconnect must be really doing a number on his honour's head. Could we get started, please? If I find you to be lacking as a judge, you will see your debut in my books. Such harsh comments! You really must be the real Norma de Plume. Who knew Mr. Plume was so famous? Enough jabbering. Tell the court what you saw and keep it brief. I would thank you not to order me around. I'm perfectly willing to tell everyone what I witnessed. It was the moment of the murder. Very well then. Please proceed with your testimony. I went to Shipshape Aquarium to see the killer whale. As I was watching the killer whale from the visitor's corridor, it suddenly went crazy. I saw the killer whale bite the victim to death with its huge mouth and deadly teeth. Attempting to remain calm, I reported the incident to the police immediately. That adorable defendant really did all that? Must be much more vicious than it looks. Now deliver your judgment so I may carry out the sentence.
Objection!
The defence would like to do some defending first, if that's all right. Must you drag this out with your tomfoolery? The defence always has the right to cross-examine the witness, you know. A fellow inmate told me this just this morning. If you want something signed, all you need is a document and a witness. Let me guess. They were convicted for contract fraud, right? Fuck you. All we need in this case is the evidence and a witness to convict. It's as simple as that. Looks like I guessed right. Sorry, but as Miss Sykes said, the defence has every right to cross-examine. Isn't that correct, Your Honour? Yes, of course. You may proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. I shall relish the sight of you thrashing around in vain. I'm going to press everything anyway, but I've got a pretty good idea what the answer is.
Hold it!
Why do you want to see the Orca? Well, it is the fixed attraction of the aquarium, after all. Why waste energy on such tripe? There's but one attraction in Shipwreck Aquarium that's worth anyone's time. And that's the penguins. Isn't that right, Tucker, my friend? Alrighty then, I guess Prosecutor Blackquill is for the birds. Guess I should jot that down. Note to self, Prosecutor Blackquill is on Team Rifle. And so you went to see the Orca in its tank? That was a secret trophy! Yes, that's right. Oh shit, I didn't read the judge's dialogue. And so you went to see the Orca in its tank? Yes, that's right.
Hold it!
The Orca suddenly went crazy, did she? Yes, it took a look at me and then all at once it started going berserk. Did you do anything to make her angry? I did nothing more than simply glare from the visitor's corner. She glared at Orca? And that's what caused her to go berserk?
Objection!
The reason the defendant went mad is not the issue here. Only what she did once she entered that state. In any case, the killer whale began wailing wildly in front of my very eyes, and then... I mean, you didn't. You can't have. Because again, the body has no fucking bite marks. So you're saying you saw the very moment of the victim's death? That's exactly what I'm saying. Oh, it was simply dreadful. It was as frightening as losing one's manuscript before a deadline. I suppose for a writer that would be pretty terrifying. I witnessed the killer whale's horrific attack and knew I had to do something, so...
Hold it!
Why were the police the first ones you contacted? I was afraid if I told the aquarium staff they might try and cover it up. Of course, I immediately told aquarium security after my call to the police. I believe I deserve praise for my swift decision-making skills under pressure. Mr. Plume is the most assertive witness I've ever seen. We better do our best to look like big shot lawyers if we want to match her intensity. Mr. Plume, I praise your swift decision-making skills under pressure. That was more kiss-up than big shot. I suppose it was unrealistic to expect big shot from Mr. Wright. How fitting for a small fry to praise a big shot. How about cutting the small fry some slack, you big meanies? The important thing here is, did she really see the moment of the murder? You're raring to go, aren't you, Mr. Wright? I see it in your eyes and in your heart. Haha, guess I really am a lawyer at heart. Okay, enough bullshit. No bite marks. They would seem you're mistaken, Mr. Plume. I beg your pardon? The autopsy report does indeed say death thought to be a result of an orca attack, but the actual cause of death is contusion from head trauma, not being bitten. What? But I'm sure the victim was bitten. I don't believe that can be true. The security footage doesn't show anything of the kind. Just as I suspected. I knew you would peek the footage behind Fulbright's back. But what do you expect when he wouldn't play nice and share? But unfortunately for you, the footage you saw was only one small part. Huh? Yesterday, after I decided to take this case to trial, I re-reviewed all the evidence. Tacker, the evidence I gave you for safekeeping. Guess that hawk is higher up on the pecking order than Fulbright in Blackwell's book. Very well. Let's view the footage. What's this? The orca is biting the victim! No way! I have to say this appears to be very damning evidence. No, I can't believe Orca really bit him. And there's more. Look at this. This photograph was taken while the body was being examined. There seems to be a strange bruise on the victim's right wrist. I'll have the crime lab examine the bruise and calculate its relevance to the case at hand. What's important right now is evidence that points to the orca as the killer. Look at the left side of the body. See the orca's tooth marks in the victim's clothes. Yes, in the clothes, not the body. They do appear to suggest she did indeed bite the victim. I told you so! And then the killer whale swam up toward the surface with the victim in its mouth.
Objection!
However, in the autopsy report, the cause of death is contusion from head trauma. You're much too impetuous, right, Dono? Granted, the orca biting the victim is not the cause of death. The witness was mistaken about that. Then what explanation is there for what the witness saw? Did I not say in the beginning? The orca toyed with the victim mercilessly. My goodness! After killing the victim, the defendant swung around with the dead body in her mouth. Just like any other predator toying with its prey. Ugh. Mr. Wright! The hearts of the people in the gallery are suddenly filled with fear. Fear of Orca. So the defendant bit the victim after she had killed him. But if that's the case, we must still figure out how the defendant killed the victim. Prosecutor Blackwell, do you have a sound theory to give this court? I wouldn't be standing here if I couldn't prove whether the Orca's heart was black or white. But Orca's black and white. Her body, I mean. Athena, please try not to provoke Prosecutor Blackwell. The witness also observed the actual moment of the murder. Think backward, mistress. Think back to what you observed before the Orca bit the victim. Ah, I see what you're driving at. So this was the true moment of the murder, was it? Now explain it in a way that even these simpletons can understand. There you go again, ordering me around. Stop that this instant. But whatever, I don't mind telling you my story. I saw the killer whale before I toyed with the body as well. I saw it the moment it killed the victim by headbutting him. Orca killed the victim by headbutting him? That's right, it rammed the victim over and over again. Recall the autopsy report stated there were bruises all over his body. Recall as well how persistent the defendant can be when she's attacking her prey. And we all saw the killer whale headbutting the victim in the footage, don't forget. That footage backs up Mr. Plume's testimony. But there's also something very important it does not show. Now do you see what a menace this killer whale is?
Objection!
I'm sorry, but I can't allow your testimony to stand unchallenged. Looking at this footage, the Orca certainly seems to be headbutting something. But you'll note that the something is not the victim. Oh! What? I want to look away, but I can't. Even if it was the victim, you couldn't have seen him from where you were you? What? Oh, well, I suppose not. Mr. Plume, did you actually witness the victim getting headbutted by a defendant? Let's see. Oh, I remember now. As I recall, the rock in the shape of a skull was obstructing my view. You're admitting you couldn't see the victim? Yes, I suppose I am. However, immediately after the headbutting, the victim came floating up. He came up from behind the skull-shaped rock and his body was all limp. What else could I think except the killer whale was headbutting the victim?
Objection!
But if you didn't actually see the moment of the attack itself, then it's pure conjecture.
Objection!
Must I do everything around here? How dare you speak so rudely to me? There's no need for hysterics. Clear your mind and recall how you reached your conclusion. Though you couldn't see what the Orca was attacking, you didn't need to, did you? You knew she was behaving exactly as she only had 1 year prior. Oh! 1 year ago? That's right! Yes, that's it! That's how I knew the killer whale was headbutting the victim! I'm sorry, can someone explain what happened a year ago? If you must know, a very similar incident occurred only last year in which the defendant murdered her trainer. What? The Orca murdered her trainer, you say? What? Is that really true? It's not looking good. It's all in this book. That book? The killer whale. That's Mr. Plume's latest work. I was just thinking of picking that up. Last year, the defendant killed her trainer in the middle of a show. The Orca headbutted and bit the victim. The same thing she's accused of in this case. That Orca killed 2 people? It's a menace. Guilty, I say. I never want to go to the beach again. No, everyone's even more convinced Orca did it. We were doing so well, but now everyone in the room has a bad impression of Orca. I don't want people to think she did it, but it's hard to keep on believing in somebody who can't even tell me her side. Phoenix, Athena, you gotta believe in Orca. There's no way she killed anybody. You gotta save her, please, I'm begging you. Sasha, what am I doing doubting my client like this? This is the time to be strong. I believe in all and I'm ready to fight for our clients. I'll take everybody in this courtroom on if I have to. Don't you worry, Sasha. We won't give up on Orca. We'll defend her to the very end. Thank you. Thank you, both of you. We are Orca's lawyers. Who else but us can save her? We can't give up on her now. For an instant there, you were afraid of the Orca, weren't you, right, Dono? When you saw the photograph of the victim from a year ago, you turned paler than me. You saw right through me. It's obvious you have neither the guts or determination to defend the Orca. It's true that Orca can't speak, and I don't know her thoughts. But there's a certain someone who believes in Orca with all her heart. I respect the trust she has in Orca, and I'm willing to believe in Orca too. And what do you know about orcas? Nothing, that's what. Allow me to fill you in. Do you have any idea why orcas are also called killer whales? Because they are cunning and merciless predators that hunt and kill even true whales. So killer whales really are killers? What terrifying creatures indeed! I can't bear to hear any more of such rubbish as trusting a killer. Can you in your boldness? No matter what you say, I'll continue to believe, and I don't give up that easy, you know. Dullard, you don't know when to give up, do you? Very well, I'll give you a chance to prove just how determined you are. Witness, spare no quarter and lay the full truth on them. Oh, but of course! This is what I do after all! Prosecutor Blackwell, what will you have the witness testify about? I'll have her testify about what she saw and what she heard. What she heard? Very well. Mr. Plume, please tell the court what you saw and heard.